Building and maintaining healthy relationships is one of the most important aspects of living a fulfilled and meaningful life. Whether it's a romantic partnership, a friendship, or a family bond, the relationships we form play a vital role in shaping our happiness, mental health, and overall well-being. Yet, sustaining strong and healthy relationships takes more than just good intentions. It requires intentional effort, understanding, and growth from both parties involved. It is easy to overlook how the little things we do or fail to do can have a profound impact on the strength of our relationships. When we talk about healthy relationships, we are not talking about perfection. No relationship is without its ups and downs, but the key to navigating through challenges is adopting certain habits that promote trust, respect, and connection. These habits act as the foundation upon which strong relationships are built. The 5 habits of healthy relationships that I want to share with you today are not complex or difficult to practice, but they require consistency, effort, and self-awareness. By embracing these habits, we can create deeper, more meaningful connections with those we care about and pave the way for lasting harmony and understanding. At the core of every healthy relationship lies effective communication, which is the first of these 5 habits. Communication isn't just about speaking your mind, it's about truly listening to the other person, understanding their feelings, and responding in a way that fosters mutual respect. Good communication allows for emotional connection, helps to resolve conflicts constructively, and ensures that both people feel heard and valued. But communication alone isn't enough to guarantee a healthy relationship. It must be paired with mutual respect. Respect means valuing the other person's individuality, understanding their boundaries, and treating them with kindness and appreciation. It is about honoring their feelings, opinions, and differences, even when disagreements arise. In addition to communication and respect, another habit that plays a critical role is spending quality time together. In our busy lives, it is easy to become distracted by work, responsibilities, or technology. However, making time to engage with your loved ones in meaningful ways is essential for nurturing and deepening your connection. Whether it's through shared activities or simply having a heartfelt conversation, quality time strengthens the bond between individuals, creating lasting memories and reinforcing the foundation of the relationship. Next comes the practice of trust and honesty, which is perhaps one of the most important habits to maintain in any relationship. Trust is what holds the relationship together. It is the belief that both parties have each other's best interests at heart. Being open, transparent, and honest about your thoughts, feelings, and intentions helps to build this trust. Without trust, a relationship is fragile and unable to withstand challenges. Honesty goes hand in hand with trust. It's about being truthful, even when it's difficult, and doing so with compassion and care. Compromise and flexibility are indispensable habits for fostering harmony in a relationship. No two people will agree on everything, and differences are bound to arise. The key is not to see these differences as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and collaboration. Being willing to compromise, adapt, and find solutions that work for both parties ensures that conflicts are resolved in a constructive and respectful way. Flexibility allows both individuals to adjust and grow together, rather than holding on to rigid expectations that may cause tension or resentment. These 5 habits: effective communication, mutual respect, quality time, trust and honesty, and compromise and flexibility are the pillars that support healthy, thriving relationships. But adopting these habits is not a one-time event. They require consistent effort and commitment from both individuals. Relationships evolve over time, and so must the ways in which we nurture and strengthen them. Just like any other area of life, relationships require work, but the rewards are immeasurable. When we invest in our relationships, we create spaces of love, support, and connection that enrich our lives and make us better versions of ourselves. It's also important to remember that building healthy relationships is not about achieving perfection. Mistakes will happen, misunderstandings will occur, and conflicts will arise. However, the key is how we handle these situations. By practicing the 5 habits of healthy relationships, we are not guaranteeing a perfect, conflict-free connection, but rather creating an environment where love, respect, and understanding can flourish. In a world that can sometimes feel disconnected, healthy relationships are the anchor that keeps us grounded. They provide us with emotional support, companionship, and a sense of belonging. They help us navigate life's challenges and celebrate its joys. By adopting these 5 habits and making a conscious effort to improve the relationships we have, we set ourselves up for richer, more fulfilling connections. The journey toward building healthy relationships is one that requires patience, self-awareness, and a willingness to grow together. But in the end, it's a journey well worth taking. Remember that a healthy relationship isn't something you find, it's something you build and nurture over time. It's not about having perfect partners or ideal situations, it's about the commitment to showing up for each other, even in the most challenging of times. And the beauty of practicing these habits is that they not only strengthen your connection with others, but also enhance your own personal growth and development. By becoming better communicators, more respectful, more understanding, and more willing to grow together, we ultimately become better individuals who are capable of creating the kind of relationships that can stand the test of time. Effective communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, whether personal or professional. It involves more than just talking. It's about expressing your thoughts and emotions clearly, while also actively listening to the other person. Good communication fosters understanding, prevents misunderstandings, and strengthens the emotional bond between individuals. The first key to effective communication is active listening. Instead of waiting for your turn to speak, truly focus on what the other person is saying. Pay attention to their words, tone, and body language. This shows respect and creates an environment where both parties feel heard and valued. Responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively also promotes a more constructive conversation. Clarity and honesty are also essential. When you communicate, be clear and direct about your thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Avoid using vague language or expecting others to read between the lines. The more specific and truthful you are, the less room there is for confusion or misinterpretation. Nonverbal communication plays a crucial role as well. Your body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice convey just as much, if not more, than the words you speak. Ensure that your nonverbal cues align with the message you want to convey. For example, maintaining eye contact and having an open posture can make the conversation more engaging and show that you are fully present. Another important aspect is empathy. Understand that everyone has their own perspective and feelings. Being empathetic allows you to approach conversations with patience and compassion, especially when discussing difficult or emotional topics. Effective communication requires openness. Be willing to share your thoughts and feelings, but also be receptive to feedback and differing opinions. When both parties are open, it creates a healthy dialogue that leads to stronger, more meaningful connections. Mutual respect is a fundamental pillar in any healthy relationship, whether personal, romantic, or professional. It involves recognizing each person's inherent value, honoring their boundaries, and appreciating their individuality. When both individuals in a relationship show respect for one another, it creates a foundation of trust, understanding, and emotional safety. At its core, mutual respect means treating others with kindness, fairness, and consideration. This requires valuing each person's opinions, feelings, and needs without dismissing or belittling them. Even in moments of disagreement, maintaining respect for each other's viewpoints and addressing conflicts with understanding rather than criticism is essential. When people feel respected, they are more likely to be open, vulnerable, and communicative, which strengthens the relationship. A key aspect of mutual respect is honoring boundaries. Everyone has personal limits regarding emotional, physical, and mental space, and respecting these boundaries is crucial to maintaining trust. This includes listening when someone expresses discomfort or needs time alone, and refraining from actions or words that could hurt or disrespect the other person. Appreciation is also a vital part of mutual respect. Taking the time to recognize and acknowledge the strengths, contributions, and efforts of the other person fosters a positive and supportive environment. It encourages feelings of worth and reinforces the idea that both parties are valued equally within the relationship. Mutual respect requires equality. Both individuals should feel they have an equal say in decisions, whether big or small, and that their opinions matter. This creates a balanced, collaborative dynamic where both parties are invested in the relationship's success and growth. When mutual respect is present, relationships are healthier, more harmonious, and have a greater chance of thriving in the long run. Quality time together is a vital component of building and nurturing strong relationships. Whether in a romantic partnership, friendship, or family bond, the time spent together is often more important than the quantity of time. Quality time isn't about just being in the same room, it's about engaging with each other in a meaningful way, creating lasting memories and deepening the connection. The key to quality time is focused attention. In today's digital age, distractions are everywhere, but setting aside time without phones, social media, or other interruptions allows for a more meaningful connection. Whether it's enjoying a meal together, having a heartfelt conversation, or participating in a shared activity, being present in the moment strengthens the relationship and builds a deeper understanding of one another. Shared activities are a great way to create bonding moments. Doing something together that you both enjoy, like hiking, cooking, playing a game, or watching a movie, can bring you closer. These activities allow for collaboration and offer opportunities for laughter and shared joy, making the experience more memorable. Another important aspect is emotional presence. Quality time isn't just about physical proximity, but also being emotionally available to each other. Taking the time to listen, share thoughts, or support one another through challenges makes the moment spent together far more meaningful. Emotional connections create trust and a sense of security, ensuring that both individuals feel valued and supported. Quality time is an investment in the relationship. By consistently dedicating time to each other, you demonstrate your commitment and care. It doesn't need to be elaborate, simple, intentional moments can have the most profound impact on strengthening your bond. Quality time builds the foundation for a lasting and healthy relationship. Trust and honesty are the cornerstones of any healthy and successful relationship. Without them, relationships are fragile and vulnerable to misunderstandings, insecurities, and conflicts. Trust is built over time, while honesty is the practice of sharing the truth openly and transparently. Together, they create a solid foundation for connection, intimacy, and mutual respect. Trust is essential because it fosters a sense of security and comfort between individuals. When you trust someone, you feel safe being vulnerable, sharing your thoughts, and expressing your true self without fear of judgment or betrayal. Trust is earned through consistent actions and reliability. When someone keeps their promises, follows through on commitments, and acts with integrity, trust naturally builds. Conversely, when trust is broken, it takes time and effort to repair, and in some cases it may never fully return. Honesty is just as crucial because it ensures clear communication and understanding. Being honest means sharing your feelings, thoughts, and intentions truthfully, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. It's about being open and transparent in your words and actions. Honesty fosters authenticity in the relationship, allowing both people to connect deeply and openly. When both parties are honest, there is no room for confusion or hidden agendas, and misunderstandings can be minimized. However, honesty must be practiced with kindness. Being truthful does not mean being harsh or insensitive, especially when the truth may be hard to hear. It's important to communicate with empathy, offering your honesty in a way that respects the other person's feelings while still conveying the truth. Trust and honesty, when practiced consistently, create a deep bond where both individuals feel valued, understood, and supported. These qualities not only strengthen relationships, but also provide a sense of safety and connection that can withstand challenges and grow stronger over time. Compromise and flexibility are vital elements in maintaining healthy and balanced relationships. In any relationship, whether romantic, familial, or professional, it's rare for two people to agree on everything all the time. Differences in opinions, preferences, and priorities are natural, and learning how to navigate these differences with an open mind and willingness to adapt is essential for long-term harmony. Compromise is the act of finding a middle ground when disagreements arise. It involves each person giving up something in order to reach an agreement that satisfies both parties. Compromise doesn't mean one person always sacrifices their needs or desires for the other. Instead, it's about mutual respect and finding solutions that benefit both individuals. Healthy compromise requires open communication, empathy, and a genuine desire to understand the other person's point of view. It's important to approach compromise not as a win-lose situation, but as a way to strengthen the relationship by demonstrating care and cooperation. Flexibility complements compromise by encouraging adaptability. Life is unpredictable and circumstances change. Being flexible means adjusting to new situations, being willing to bend when necessary, and embracing change with a positive attitude. Flexibility allows both people to navigate challenges and shifts in priorities without feeling rigid or stuck. For example, if one person's needs or goals change, the other person must be flexible enough to support them or make adjustments without resistance. In relationships, both compromise and flexibility help prevent resentment and frustration from building up. They encourage collaboration, ensuring that both individuals feel valued, heard, and respected. By practicing these qualities, relationships can thrive even through challenges, fostering a sense of mutual understanding and balance. Ending a speech without headings allows for a more natural, fluid conclusion, leaving a lasting impact on the audience. When you conclude your speech without dividing it into sections, it creates a sense of closure and allows the speaker to summarize the key points seamlessly. This approach can also evoke a more personal connection with the audience, as it reflects a deeper understanding of the topic and a sincere expression of thoughts. By avoiding headings at the end, the speaker maintains a conversational tone, which often resonates better with listeners. It also enables them to leave a memorable, final thought or call to action that encapsulates the core message. This helps the audience reflect on the speech as a whole, rather than focusing on specific segments. Moreover, when a speaker concludes without formal headings, it allows them to speak from the heart, offering genuine insights or final reflections that inspire the audience. This creates a more meaningful, emotionally driven ending, which is often more impactful than a segmented summary. Ultimately, the goal is to ensure that the audience feels moved or motivated by the speech, and a smooth, unbroken conclusion without headings can effectively achieve that.